Morning, and welcome to another lovely morning in the south of England. Just a quick video today. I'm going to do a video about the Saddlemen Explorer seat, my thoughts, feelings on it, on my Sport Glide. I think I've now got enough miles on it. I've ridden it for about 2,000 miles, so I wanted to leave it that sort of length to give you a proper overview and good understanding of my thoughts. So that's what the video is going to be about today. Now, I'm only 5'6", and I found the stock seat, although very comfortable, it was comfortable enough for me. I felt like I was stretching to the bars. I did put the 4-inch pullback risers on, which did help, but I felt like I was having to scooch forward all the time to the bars, especially if I was turning corners and stuff like that. And what that was doing, it was putting undue pressure on the top of my shoulders, and after about an hour or so I was just like really in quite a lot of pain on the top of my shoulders. So after much research, I sort of looked at all the Saddlemen seats, and particularly the Saddlemen Explorer. Now, the Saddlemen Explorer was something I really wanted to go for a number of reasons, and I'm pointing them out now. One, it provides you with a lot of lumbar support, so you're not being pushed back or pulled back into the seat when you accelerate, so you're not having to constantly scooch forward. Two, I was travelling through the whole length of Spain earlier this year, and I couldn't imagine doing that on the stock seat. It was like 1,000 miles in a couple of days, so I wanted a nice comfortable seat for that. And three was pillion. Now, the stock seat has got a really narrow pillion pad, which is okay probably for an hour or two for a pillion. The whole reason of buying this bike over the bikes I've had before is so me and the other half can get out and explore for the day, and it really wasn't working. The stock seat really wasn't working for that. It was a tiny pillion pad that she didn't feel comfortable on for more than half an hour, if at all. So I just wanted to make sure I could get something for her as well. They're the three main reasons why I got it. So one, lumbar support for me. Two, I'm doing a long trip, so I wanted more support for more comfort for myself. And three was the pillion. Now, after lots of research, as I say, I came up with the Saddlemen Explorer. I did have a few concerns, because wherever you look online on the reviews, everybody's got a different opinion about where it sits you on the bike. If it sits you higher, if it sits you lower, pushes you towards the bars, brings you away from the bars. So I really wasn't sure what I was going to expect. Now, I certainly didn't want anything that was going to get me further away from the bars. Didn't want that at all. So I wanted something ideally that was going to keep me in the stock position, or even closer to the bars if possible. So anyway, I took the gamble, and it worked out well. Now, in my experience, to say I'm on a 2021 Sport Glide, my experience is it sits you forward, so it puts you a bit closer to the bars, which was ideal for me. As you can see here, I've got a decent amount of bend in my arms now. I'm not stretching certainly not stretching for the bars. Height wise, I don't see it a lot different to stock, to be honest. It still feels pretty comparable. I can easily reach the floor flat foot on both sides, so that's fine. And say I'm only 5'6" with a 29-inch inseam, so that's fine. So for me, those 2 points were perfect. Brings you a little bit closer to the bars. I can still easily flat foot a 5'6", 29-inch inseam. But the added benefit is this lumbar support. You feel completely locked in, and it's really comfortable. Everybody says about the braking period, oh, it's a really hard seat and you need to brake it in for 500 to 1,000 miles. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm just light, but I haven't felt that at all. I suppose it's got a little bit softer, but not greatly. I found it comfortable from day one, really, so I can't complain about that. Yeah, so for my recommendation, if you're on the shorter side and you're looking for more comfort and you're worried about where it's going to place you on the bars and stuff like that, and flat foot, don't worry about it, it's perfect. So yeah, I'd highly recommend the Saddlemen Explorer seat for your soft tail, and specifically the Sport Glide soft tail. The only downside to it is, although the idea was for my wife to come out with me on lots and lots of occasions, she does, but I like going out on my own, get the freedom. So yeah, so I like going out on my own. And my only downside to it is the back pillion pad, if you're riding solo, is a bit of an eyesore. And what I'll do is I'll cut to a video and I'll show you me off the bike, show you the seat off the bike, not off the bike, with me off the bike, and I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, as we said, so this is a Sport Glide with Saddlemen Explorer lattice stitch seat. Really comfortable, and as you see what I mean, this back support is absolutely amazing, and it does sit you a little bit closer to the bars, and I'm completely flat-footed still. Now my only negative about this is the pillion seat. As I say, if you're riding solo, that's a lump of a pillion seat for you, and I just think it ruins the lines. So what I've done, because I love the Saddlemen seat, is I've got a Saddlemen Renegade solo seat for when I do solo riding, which really does help with the lines of the bike. And what I do is, I've only had that for about 300 or 400 miles so far. So what I do is I'll do a short-term review on that, to give you an idea of what I think about that, and also some pictures. And I say I do another review on that, so you know what I think. But yeah, for the Saddlemen Explorer, absolutely fantastic. Brilliant thing with Saddlemen as well, you can custom make it. So you've got this all in black, and the stitching, you can have that in any colour you want. And they make it to order for you. So yeah, once again, really nice. Really enjoy it. It's just this pillion seat is a little bit of an eyesore. Well, I hope you found that helpful. Yeah, so in short, would I recommend the Saddlemen Explorer seat? Yes, I would. Certainly would. Highly recommend it. It's really comfortable. It sits you in a really good position if you're, as I say, you're on the shorter side. If you're taller, then I would obviously have second thoughts about it. But for me, yeah, absolutely, highly recommend it. Comfortable, practical, everything you'd want from a seat, really. So yeah, certainly would. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Please let me know your comments below. If there's anything you don't like about it, please provide constructive criticism, and I'll try and change the content to what you want. But yeah, please be nice. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for today. So ride safe, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.